Okay, so this week's lesson is finding exact value of trig functions. So the first thing you just need to know is there are actual values for the trig function. So sine of 30 actually has a value, cosine of 145 has a value, and so forth. One other thing you need to know is depending on where the angle falls, so 30-degree falls, 145 falls, that determines if the sine is positive or negative for that value. So here is your xy plane. The A stands for all. So that means sine, cosine, and tangent will all be positive in this top quadrant. Over here, the only one that is positive is sine. Tangent and cosine will be negative. Down here is tangent, so tangent is the only trig value that is positive down there. And same thing here for cosine. So C-A-S-T, cast, is a way to remember where each trig value is positive. So let's just go through a few examples. Your first one, sine of 30. So the first thing you need to do is figure out where 30 degrees is. 30 degrees falls in this top quadrant. It's up here. So because it falls in this quadrant, all the values are positive. And that's the only thing I'm trying to show you in this video. The next one would be cosine of 145. I just wanted to determine whether cosine of 145 is positive or negative. In the next video, I'm going to show you the exact value. Cosine of 145, we know 145 degrees, if this is our terminal angle right here, goes all the way somewhere in here. Now, not completely exact, but it's somewhere in this quadrant. The only trig value that is positive here is sine. So because it's the cosine of 145, that means whatever our trig value will be negative. Tan of 345, terminal side right here, that angle ends up over here somewhere. Cosine is the only trig value positive down here, so whatever the tan value of 345 is, it will be negative. Now same thing for cosine 315. That falls somewhere down here too, a little closer over here. Cosine is positive down here, so whatever the value of cosine 315 is, we know it's going to be positive. And then sine of 135, somewhere up here, and again, sine is positive there. The next couple of videos, we're going to show you how to find the exact values of these trig functions, and then from there we are going to determine whether they are positive or negative.